For America to continue to prosper as a nation, our youth should be properly educated so they can decipher between what is real and what is not real. To ensure the factual accuracy of our education, students should be taught to conduct their own research. Children held back by the restraints of poverty, work, and a family should be provided with the same opportunities as the rest and the resources to take part. To completely ensure 100% historical accuracy in education is impossible. Almost every available account of history was recorded with some bias or overruling agenda. The best way to combat these agendas, however, is to ensure that individuals are not all learning the same information. In our current education system, a majority of core classes required to graduate only influence students to know the correct answer. These classes are not teaching students how to find these answers. In the last 2 years of my high school career, history classes have been the same. Advanced placement or not, we have been provided a textbook with extreme bias and been told to remember it. The AP US history material I was given this year was authored by John J. Newman and John M. Smallbach. The late successful author Newman was the author of 14 distinct textbooks on American history, 6 of which were in collaboration with Smallbach. These softcover textbooks that are used by my high school and likely others can be found on Amazon for $40 each. What I am insinuating is that authors will write what is going to sell, no matter how biased the depictions may be, making it easy for organizations to dominate education. If curriculums were driven away from textbook-style learning and catered to individual research, we can ensure that education is not influenced by economic or social gain. Students are rarely encouraged to form their own opinions. When reading between the lines, it is clear that those who win the wars are those who write the history books. Examples of this are clear in cases like the Battle of Wounded Knee, a case that was not a battle at all, but a massacre of more than 250 Lakota Indians, as stated by the University of Nebraska, or the Philippine-American War, when America attempted to annex the Philippines, in which case, as many as 200,000 Filipino civilians died to violence, famine, and disease. Why am I mentioning this? Having never gone to the internet to research these incidents, I would never understand the gruesome realities that American textbooks barely scratch the surface of. If I could design my own high school curriculum, classes revolving around individual research would require a mandatory 4 years' worth of credits for graduation. However, other graduation requirements would take less credits to proceed. This would allow students to excel in areas they are passionate about, focusing their energy on subjects they care for. As members of society begin to conduct their own research and come to their own conclusions about history, no specific agendas can be pushed onto society. A more diverse historical narrative can exist, where individuals have their own thoughts based on their own research, rather than collective thinking based off the work of one organization. Now we need to consider how to ensure education is accessible to all. A student's success should not be reliant on time restraints, financial restraints, or any other intangible factors. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, in 2021, there were 2 million dropouts between the ages of 16 and 24. In order to ensure a robust education is available to the full 2 million, we need to first understand why these individuals did not take advantage in the first place. The most prominent reason that Americans drop out of high school, as stated by the National Dropout Prevention Center, are too many missed school days, with an overall rate of 43.5% of dropouts citing missed school days as a prime motivator. Under my recommended guidelines, chronic absenteeism, as defined by the California Department of Education as students having missed 10% or more of instructional days, will not be an issue pushing these individuals to end their education. Children that are currently held back by the restraints of poverty would have a better opportunity to excel. Balancing a family life, work life, and a school life all at once can be challenging, leading to children making the decision to leave high school for a job to help support their families at a young age. With my individual research-based curriculum, these students can experience an education where all three worlds can exist cohesively. Students can go to work to put food on the table during the day, yet still commit to their educations at night. Students should be provided with a Chromebook that is Wi-Fi accessible at all times anywhere, and instructional classroom videos should be posted online. This will ensure that children without access to certain amenities are still capable of excelling. Students should be able to receive the same education outside the classroom as they can inside the classroom. As the students themselves would be the final decision maker for course content, they should be able to follow instructions from home and find answers for themselves. To conclude, the answer is to ensure a robust, historically accurate public school curriculum that is accessible to all lie in the concept of individual-based research. Under my recommended guidelines, with closely regulated implementation, America can continue to prosper. Thank you.